Tonight, I'm honored to have a very special guest, the one and only Mrs. North Carolina America. Kamilah, I'm excited to have you here tonight. I heard so many great things about you from Wendy, your director.
Thank you.
And I saw your winning moment, and I saw your just a little story going into the pageant, and I just knew you were going to be a winner.
Thank you.
You know, it is about the package. It's not just about the personality. It's not just about the looks. It's about the total package. And girl, you have it.
Oh, I appreciate it.
So tell me what it was like to have that winning moment.
It was so surreal. So this is actually my first pageant that I've ever competed in.
Good for you.
I was previously an NFL cheerleader for the Carolina Panthers. So coming into this pageant space, it gave me an opportunity to perform, but also speak to what I'm really passionate about, which is financial literacy. So getting crowned on stage, and it was funny. I was standing up there with my Miss American, Katie, and I was like, don't call my name. Don't call my name. Don't call my name. And so when they did, I was in complete shock, but I am just so honored and so grateful. Very excited for the year ahead.
I love a beautiful girl that's very humble. You don't see that often. They don't go hand in hand. But I love your platform because in school we learn many different subjects, but we don't learn how to be financial savvy. And it is a life skill that will follow us until our ending days. And it's not something that we learn at an early age. So tell me how you prep for that, why it's your platform, I know it's your background, and how you spoke to the judges with that.
Yeah, absolutely. So a little bit about me. I actually went to school for biology. I was supposed to be a doctor. It didn't work out. I'm not a doctor today. But it was really interesting. After I graduated, my grandmother got really sick. And she pulled me aside and we went over all of her financial documents, her life insurance, her pension. And I felt so hopeless and so overwhelmed because I wasn't taught those concepts in school. I didn't know it until I needed to in that moment, right? So I dedicated my career to not only educating myself, but making sure I could share that knowledge with others because I don't want another young person to feel as vulnerable or as scared as I did in that moment.
Yeah, and those are tough conversations, like at an early age or even at an older age. I just know when you have a parent, a grandparent, you know, they're tough conversations. So if you put all the steps into measure, you don't have to have those conversations, and that's what you're hoping for, correct?
Correct. So I've dedicated a lot of my career to estate planning, understanding, well, this is what a will looks like, this is what a trust looks like, and making sure that we're set up for success because you know, you get to that point in your life and then you're turning it over to your kids, and if you haven't taught them, it's like a fish out of water. So I had to learn everything on my own, and I'm the oldest of three. So it feels really good. I can educate my brothers along the way, so they're not lost either. Very surreal and like a winning moment. Speaking of winning moments, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to show some of the footage or video, your pictures of that winning moment, and then we're going to come back and you're going to tell our audience what you hope to accomplish with your crown throughout the rest of the year. Absolutely. Yeah, let's take a quick break. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. What a moment. You will have that for the rest of your life. Yes, so special. So special. But I love that, you know, even though that was a moment and you're going to the Mrs. America pageant, which is a super big deal, you really want to have a mission in life. And the crown opens a door for so many opportunities. Tell me what you would like to accomplish during your year. During my year, I am starting an educational series called Exquisite Equity. It's all about expanding economic opportunities for young adults, and that starts by providing them the tools in order to become financially literate. So during that educational series, I am talking about the basics of money management and then going into deeper, more complex topics as well. I consider myself almost an influencer of sorts. These kids are on TikTok, they're on Reels. That's how you connect with them. So I think by teaching them visually, I can really hit home what they need to know. Well, I think going to nationals, that it is really a platform that no one else will have.
So we were talking earlier when I went to nationals, a lot of girls had made up platforms. Like they really did. They weren't going to cure this and cure that, or, So I like that you are 100% real and that you're speaking to your passion. And truly, this is a passion that's needed. Like, it really is much needed in our society today. You're a financial planner by day. That's your job. Correct. So it only transcends into helping the young children.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. So does Wendy have a lot of opportunities for you to get out there and hit the ground running?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. I'm so happy she put me in connection with you.
Oh, I'm so honored.
Yes, yeah. So plenty of speaking engagements as well as different photo opportunities to really just get my name out there and make sure everybody knows what's going on. Because in my previous life as an NFL cheerleader, my teammates knew me as a financial advisor.
Right.
My coworkers knew me as an NFL cheerleader. Now with this pageant, with this title, I have the opportunity to really combine my two worlds together and really just share all of that knowledge.
So I'm going to tell you what I'm the most honored and just like so happy to have you by my side is pageant girls sometimes get such a bad rap. They think we have no brains, or they think that we're just all pretty face, and that's not true. I mean, there are some, but I love that you have the whole package. That you're a great speaker, you have a heart, you want to make a connection, you want to change the world, and that you're just so real. So I feel like I'm calling it right here on the Deborah Kennedy Show. You are going to come home with that Mrs. America title.
Let's hope.
Bring it home, girl. Vegas, here she comes.
Oh, I'm so excited. This will actually be my second time in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
I was selected as the NFL Pro Bowl cheerleader for the Carolina Panthers. So I spent a week there in Vegas as well, representing our organization. So I'm excited to be back.
Girl, you are a big deal. I love it. Well, thank you so much for stopping by our set tonight. You are just a breath of fresh air, and so glad that Wendy connected us. And I'm so proud and honored to have you. And like I said, can you come back on the show when you bring that title home?
I will.
Absolutely.
New SAS coming soon.
Mrs. America. There you have it. She's just so gorgeous and so fabulous. Her platform hits home. And also, watch the big screen because I'm calling it. She is going to be our next Mrs. America.